Greetings once again. If you are a parent or a grandparent, wondering how your child or grandchild started from nothing, grew up so well to orient himself in this complicated world, then you might hit upon some answers in this session. I will be talking about psychic development and especially about sensitive period. Now, to talk about this period, it is common for all the organisms, especially animals and human beings, to undergo this. So, what essentially is this sensitive period is technically it is a special sense that is acquired in the very young stages of the growth of an organism, and this is going to be a major turning point for the child's development. Now, talking about this, during this phase, the child is like a battery. A battery has a lot of energy. This energy could be converted into electricity or light or any other forms. Now, the child is also going to have a lot of energy from within. He's going to have a lot of impulses, and these impulses are going to set definite goals for him. So, he is going to march towards attaining each of them. Now, let me take an example and explain you. So, if you are going to give a toy to a child, then he is going to apply all the five physical senses to understand about the toy. Firstly, he will look at all the vibrant hues, try to record a mental picture in his brain. Further, he will apply his tactile senses, that is, his fingertips, to the toy and start identifying different spatial parameters like finding out how long is this, how big is this, how much area does it occupy. He simply plays around with his hands and gauges a lot of parameters. Even like looking at the texture, is it having a smooth surface or a rough surface? Is it light or heavy? So he's going to have a lot of thinking, and he is going to get an idea just by using his tactile senses. Further, he also uses his sense of smell and taste. Of course, you can definitely witness this. Every object that you give to a child is first will be mostly an approach towards biting it or salivating on it to find out if there is a particular taste. And also, he tries to chew to find out how hard that given object is. And further, he will also thrash it upon the ground or thrash it upon different surfaces to find out the difference or the variation in sound. So they check the sonority of the object as well. So once he's got a perfect idea, after applying all these five physical senses, and he feels very confident that okay, these are the things about the given object, then he is said to have achieved his goal. But how long will it take? He is going to work in a loop. He is going to do certain things on and on and on, which might take him few hours, few days, or few weeks, or even few months until he feels very satisfactorily that I have a very strong information, robust information about this object. So until then, the energy is definitely not going to drop down. He's going to be full of life and enthusiasm, which we adults may not have, or which we might even get astonished by looking at them. Now, why is this so important? I'll give you one more example. So, we as adults, if we have to learn a particular language, we require the help of an instructor, a lot of literature, regular practice, nowadays, even the assistance of a lot of apps, and a lot of trial communications. So, even after this, we are not going to become a pro at it. Becoming a pro or a master at it is not always a promising outcome that we can expect. But then these children just take it like a cakewalk. They easily learn their mother tongue or that language which is most frequently spoken at home or that language which they mostly hear. So what happens is they are in the sensitive period, so they will be able to grasp everything that the external world is giving. Of course, there will be a lot of confusion, but the learning happens really quick, and they become a pro or a master at pronunciation, intonation, and whatnot, even the grammar part of it or the sentence structure. They become a master at it. That is mainly because of this sensitive period. Once they jump out of this sensitive period, only then the logical thinking, the ability to do a lot of research, and all those qualities jump in. Until then, they simply grasp everything by using their physical senses. So, with that a piece of information, I would like to say that if you have a very young kid, do spend a lot of time helping him get exposed to a lot of good things, or certain skills that you feel will definitely enhance his life, or certain skills that will make him really good, or you think he's going to become good at. Spend some time, quality time, helping your children to achieve this, because this is a golden period. With that information, let me close this session and catch you up with more information in the upcoming sessions. Bye bye.